Oh, I don't know if I can do this with this thing because I don't know where my thing is. Well, it's a good thing I'm early. All right. So the phone is going to tell me I'm wrong because the orientation is wrong. Oh, poop. I can't use that thing either. All right. Well, then I guess I got to unplug it from the battery. Okay. Let's do this. I have been very exhausted lately. It shows. I haven't even brushed my hair this morning, you guys. Wendy's outside. I know she's been barking. I don't think she's calling me to come help her. I think she's just barking at sounds outdoors. Um, so let's see. Let me get all messages on. I thought I had somebody out here. I guess I don't. I've just been. Oh, hey, Iris. I'm really, really exhausted. So I'm just going to say some quick highs this morning. And then I'm going to uh, go because I have to get my house is so upside down. This is, look, furniture everywhere. I started to sweep the floor. I started to make my bed. I started to do, how many things. I'm too tired. But I took 3 naps yesterday. That was a good thing to do. And then I caught myself doing my, I don't know what to call it, my not so great thinking. The I'm way too tired thinking last night. I started to go, oh my gosh, I haven't talked to my friends hardly at all. I bet everybody's mad at me. I bet, and my mind just went to all these negative places. And I caught myself and stopped. But I am very, very tired. I have a lot going on, and I will be okay. Um, I just started putting the batteries in my little driveway alarms. Uh, oh, cool, Iris. And when I put them all in, and then I plugged the part. Okay, this part plugs into the to a 110 outlet. I don't know how much power it takes, but it can't be much. It doesn't really say, but it can't be much. Anyways, you plug this in, and then this. No, you put batteries in this kind, this one, and then this one you plug in, and on the side there's a couple of buttons for modes. And so you can adjust the volume and you can tell it which sound you want it to have. There's a lot of sounds. There's a rooster crowing, there's different doorbell sounds. There's one that says driveway, back door, front door, with that voice that who knows where that voice comes from. Anyway, so you get to choose and assign each one of these a different sound. So I started to work on that and I realized I'm too tired to finish it right now. But it's going to be great because I can hide one of these in a tree down the road that is the access to my place. I'm the last person up here, and basically it's a dead end. But I can put one of these way down and another one closer, and then the last one right on my own gate. And that way I'll know where. I'll know this. I can tell by the different sounds that I'll assign them. You can tell how tired I am, right? Hi, Beth. Good morning, Beth. But I can assign the different sounds to those owls so that I have like a warning. Oh, that's probably somebody coming this way. Oh, there's another one. Oh, they'll be at the driveway in a minute. Yeah, that'll. And then if I don't hear them, I can ignore any vehicle sounds because there's no other way to get up in here right now. There shouldn't be any other way right now. So that should help a little bit. Oh, how are you girls doing? I'm calling you girls. I hope that's okay. To another friend was texting me this morning. He doesn't come on to these live streams, but he was wanting to check in. He tried to check in, I don't know, last weekend or early this week. I don't remember. And I just couldn't talk to him. And so this morning he wanted to show me that he was finally having fires in his new wood stove at his new cabin, and wasn't I proud of him kind of things. Of course I am, you know. But uh, when you're this kind of tired, sometimes you just, I do, sometimes I just go, I'll talk to y'all next week, you know, because but what I was explaining to him was, he was like, "Well, it's just a job. You're fine. You should be over that by now." And I was like, "No, maybe it's just a job, but I don't think some people don't even have a clue what I'm doing." So not only am I paying attention to the paperwork and the filing and the admin side of things, and paying attention so that for 2025, I improve the system, okay? Because I'm seeing the holes in things. But I'm not only paying attention to that, I'm busting up old furniture. I've, created new offices. I'm moving furniture. I had to move tires so I could get a whiteboard put up. I had to dismantle an old office to create a new office, move furniture, move car parts. It's bigger. It's a whole adventure thing. So I've had to scrape glass, dirty glass windows that are really old. I don't know how many years that front office has not been used at Stan's. At least 10 years. I've been here 13. I don't remember anybody ever working in that old office. So I'm turning it into a working office. I had to clean the windows. I had to get rid of the spiders. I just bought paint. Gonna have to paint. I've got a guy working on the electric because the breakers kept blowing every time we'd plug two things in. The desk is, I got to be careful with the desk. It's not the most stable thing in the whole world. And we need enough space so we can walk behind each other behind the desk. The waiting room furniture is ancient. So, I'm trying to find new furniture and find it for cheap to free, all that kind of stuff. But and training Wendy to be a shop dog because she goes to work with me. So sometimes it feels like I'm doing a lot, and sometimes it's just like I get home and I'm just collapsing. Give me something to drink and I sit down, and the next thing you know, it's 3 o'clock in the morning. I'm waking up and I'm like, I'm too tired to keep moving. Okay, got to start the fire, got to get ready for work tomorrow. You get the drift. It's just kind of normal stuff. So that's why I said when I come on today, let's just do kind of a short. No, you probably won't recognize a lot of Stan's shop when you get back. No, I completely cleaned out Bay 1, which is where they were doing tire work, Iris, and now they can pull a car in there. So there's a space for one more car project. And no, you're not going to recognize it. It's totally different. I got new open close signs. I got new business hour signs up. That was some of the things in the windows. But Bob, would you please not put those kind of things out here today? My moderators, I'm really tired today. Let me just say, if my moderators have to do smack a troll, I will let them. I need. Okay, I found my sewing machine. You guys saw that on the top of this shelf. Whoops, go that way some more. Up, that way. I found my little sewing machine. I need to make cushions for these little stools that came with this like breakfast table, because I have a bony butt now. Anyway, so yeah, I need some cushions for these. I need to finish getting the house cleaned up and the furniture moved around. I can only do so much at a time. And I've got to, my toilets are almost finished. And I saw that message briefly. I'm trying to get that out of my brain. Jess, the guy that helps me with my projects while I'm working, he so the toilets are almost finished. And what was I going to tell you? Oh, he's helping me with something else today. I totally forgot. I totally forgot what. We collectively, the shop, me, some neighbors, are helping a fellow nomad who got into a situation in Apache County and didn't find very many positive people until he bumped into Stan and I at the shop. And we collectively are helping him to get himself healthy enough and safe enough, and to get his new to him micro rig pulled together so he can get to quartzsite ASAP. Because it's the holidays, some of the neighbors and friendly people in my real life community here have offered to help, because for them it's a holiday they keep. I don't particularly keep these holidays, but because it's holiday time, some people volunteered some extra help, and thank God for that. So this person had started to buy a car from Stan. He should be able to finish paying for that this week, because it looks like I found a buyer for his property. And then also I swapped him some of my travel gear for his rig, for some things that I can use at the cabin that he can't take with him. So I let him have my 30-inch wide memory foam camp mattress. I gave him the Instaprivy kit. I will contact Paul and his wife to see if they can get me another one. But his new vehicle is an '02 Chevy Tracker, so it's like my blue one, but with the 4-cylinder engine. And he had the rear seat removed and the front passenger seat removed. And so he should be okay. And I gave him my little red Rock Pals 300-watt solar kit for traveling with. Well, I kind of traded him for a bunch of stuff. Anyway, stuff that he's going to leave behind because it won't fit in his car. And I'm helping him. Um, Jess is donating time and effort to help him create his any build he needs to do in the vehicle to make his bed comfortable. Jess is going to help with that on Tuesday. You guys could, pray about that'll go smoothly. I told him he could bring him up here to my place. Tuesday I have to work part of the day, but they can come up here and they can use materials from my scrap pile, and they can use my tools to put together his thing. So that will help this gentleman who is um, struggling with his breathing at the altitude that our county is in, as well as some other things, some other health issues, anyways. And so I've been on the phone with him quite a little bit, but any of you guys, I'm not going to be on long today, even if you're new people. I apologize, but I am really, really exhausted this week. And because I'll have some more time off of work, we'll do something else later in the week at some point. Would you guys please use 3 uppercase Qs if you're asking me a question or something, giving me a topic you would like to know more about? It's challenging sometimes to have off-grid um, property, or to have a home base and to be a world traveler or nomadic person. I'm not nomadic, I'm a world traveler, or just a traveler. Nomadic usually means that you move from one area to another area in a sequence, and it's often very similar path or roads at similar times of the year. If you think back to the way native people, I don't know proper terms anymore, but native people back in the day would have been on the seacoast during the best time of the year when they could catch a lot of fish. They would have been in another part of the country or a country in a place where there were a lot of berries early in the spring, like blueberries in Pennsylvania, if you were in the United States, or something, right? And so you would basically travel the similar areas, and that's how you would live your life. Every spring you'd be in one general area, and then every fall in another general area. I'm not like that. I don't like I just don't understand wandering aimlessly, for one thing, and I don't like I don't like repeating things too much. I like the new and the unusual, and I like the adventure, the daily adventures. I'm not a move every 2 day person either, but I can't staying somewhere for 3 months can be really painful. So, um, so I'm at a different stage of my life right now, partly because my engine blew. By the way, update on that. My white tracker engine for the Chevy Tracker Travels, the parts that needed to go to the machine shop have gone and come back, and they did not cost us $2,000 to fix that. That was what I had been quoted a couple of times before, and I was nervous about whether I could afford to do it. But they came back. The blue car that I've been using, um, I don't remember, 2 months ago maybe, I had to replace the radiator. It was dangerously low on oil the last time I checked it. By the way, got to check that again. Today it's Sunday. Sunday, I need to check my fluids. I need to check the transmission fluid because I can't remember if any of the guys at the shop, the last couple of times they looked at it, I don't remember asking if they checked the transmission fluid. So I want to make sure that's right too. Just trying to keep that one going as best I can until something else happens. But yeah, basically. Oh, I see somebody saying shalom. Hi guys. I really wasn't paying attention to the comments yet. But so my white tracker, so at Stan's Auto, we now have a whiteboard in the shop. If you as a customer were to go in the shop, you know, it's not wise to have customers standing around inside the shop. And I know it's always been a casual shop, but there's reason not to be standing around in a mechanic shop. People could get hurt, you know. So anyway, partly we're going to try to keep customers out of the shop a little more often. But that being said, inside the shop, if you're standing at one of the doors, you could see the board for what we're working on. And you'll notice right now, I'm still deciding how we're going to use the board exactly. But right now, you'll see that my white tracker's up there and a couple of people's names are beside my white tracker. And that's because it's a group effort between Joe and Stan right now. And so you'll see that up on the board along with other things that are getting worked on. So I don't know. Bleh. Hey, Robert and Nancy. Robert and Nancy, you missed this. This morning, I was beginning to put batteries. Oh, I dropped something. Oh, it's a bag of cat treats. We'll be okay. So I was starting to put the batteries into these owls are the ones that go on the trees or whatever down the road. This one gets plugged in. So thank you, Robert and Nancy, for buying these for me. See my little battery pack? All right. This is the old Bowden's one. I got to make sure it says AC. Then I can plug this in. Okay. Then this one. Did you hear it? This thing has settings. I can make it as loud or as quiet as I want. But then, let's see. I can change. Yeah. Okay. That's too loud, but you get, let's see. But this is what you guys got me, Robert and Nancy. So this will get hung like, okay, stop. These are kind of cool anyways. Oh yeah, the doorbell one. Other doorbells. One of them says there's a rooster sound. I'm probably going through them. There you go. That one, driveway, right? Then there's
driveway.
Whoops. Oh.
Driveway.
Whoops. I'm hitting the wrong button. Okay.
Driveway.
Okay.
Front door.
Back door.
Backyard.
Backyard.
Garage.
Garage. There you go. Dogs. Roosters. Owls. All kinds of things. Anyways, so there's lots of sounds. And what will happen is when a vehicle drives by, it'll make a sound. That's what's going to happen. So I'm taking the battery back out, otherwise it will annoy us right now. But I was playing with them earlier to see. I'm not quite ready to go get them all set up. But I'll set each sound differently, and there, you guys got to see that a little bit. It's going to be great. I believe part of what I'm going to love about it the most, I believe, is that I should be able to hear those sounds and ignore any vehicle sounds that don't trip those off. And that will help me sleep a little better. Because sometimes I'm waking up because I hear something. I don't know where I'm hearing it, but there's only one road in here. And so that should prevent me from having to be awake so much. So looking forward to those. And yeah, I had to spend $10 on batteries. No, I didn't buy Duracells. I couldn't afford to spend $20 on batteries right now. But that's okay. So I get quite a few things done, but you can imagine with me doing the kind of work I'm doing at work, I'm just exhausted because it's more of the things that I'm kind of good at, right? Moving furniture around and figuring out how a work process could be better. And oh, by the way, if they could get an extra car in here, we could make extra money. Making extra money means he can keep me working a little bit longer. So, it's a win-win. So I'm just tired. I just got to work with it. And I'm finding that some of my standard good old standby basic foods I've always liked to eat, now that I'm healthier and my gut seems to have been healed better, it seems like it's just working so well. I'm able to eat a few more things, like I had said in the last couple of weeks, some black beans to go along with my hamburger or whatever, my meat. Sometimes a couple of potatoes, but I'm trying to be gentle with that whole having more things. But it's so nice. So anyways, that is exactly, Beth, why I put those on my wish list. And I don't remember how much Robert and Nancy bought me these for my winter holiday gift because they do winter holidays. And so they got these for me. I don't know how much they paid for them. I don't remember. I think they're in my Amazon store, but this particular kit was the one thing you listen to, and the 3 owls for that the spaces outdoors. So you set these as, number 1, 2, 3, whatever. And like I said, I'll get those set up. But yes, yes, these have batteries. I had solar ones in the past, not here, but somewhere else. And they worked, but I think these are going to be better. I don't care if I got to replace batteries over time. I really don't care. I also need to put batteries in my game camera because I have one. And the game camera can help me see different animals that come through and stuff like that. So that'll get put up as well. Just, there's only so much I can do at a time. Little bit at a time. But yes, I agree. To have alarms, I think, is wise. So, and guys, I'm not gonna stay on. It is 9:53. I think I'm only gonna go till 10 o'clock, and then we'll come back sometime in the next few days. I vetoed the owls because of details. I'm looking for a bar buried under the soil because it only triggers for a large metal objects passing. Oh, okay. Gotcha. And I might get annoyed with the free range cattle. I don't know yet, but we'll find out. Guys, if you want me to focus on your question or comment or whatever, please put 3 uppercase Qs. I see somebody saying they're from India. Hello, welcome to the channel. Yes, I'm off grid, live simply, do low tech at the moment, have very little solar at the moment. Off grid, I don't remember what else right now. I'm just really, really tired. I'm in Apache County, Arizona. I keep hearing Wendy's happy to be outside, but I hear her. Wendy, do you want to come in? Are you okay? I've got to take some water out and put in the pond, the little teeny pond for the birds. So I saw that Karma, the cat, was going out trying to get a drink of water out there. I need to go see if it's clean and put some water in there for them. So yeah, I'm only a few more minutes and I'm gonna go because I'm too tired. And I've got some more things to do today. Whoops, I can't leave that in the sunshine. It's been exceptionally warm lately here. We're having one of the mildest winters I've ever seen on this property. We often have snow by now and stuff, but not this year. So, so, honey, I'm not doing treats now. Wait till this afternoon. Wait till this afternoon. Mama's gonna make something to eat after I get off with everybody. Because I'd show you what I was cooking, but Eva, who are you? And, yeah. Yeah, I'll fix something to eat after a minute, but great. I am. That's the plan. That's why I put a couple of posts out with pictures this morning, just to let you guys know. I haven't forgotten you. I love you. I care about you guys. I pray for you all the time. Please pray for each other. Please, hang in there and all that stuff. But every once in a while, and this change with me working differently, it does have me kind of like pooped. So I did hardly nothing yesterday. I took 3 different naps. When I woke up this morning at right about 5 o'clock, about the same time as Karma started, the cat, he puts his paw on me. And then if I don't move, he sticks his claws out. And then if I move, he kind of starts, rubbing on me and purring. And it's like, Mom, get up, start fire, feed me, So, so I try to, maybe I don't always get up at 5 o'clock, and this morning I was like, okay, let me rest a little bit longer, and then I did finally get up. I don't know, maybe 5:30, 5:45, something like that. I got up and I got him some water and a treat, and then I started the fire. I need to clean the wood stove out today. It's kind of dirty. Um, and uh, but we're gonna we're gonna I'm gonna do my best this week to rest, straighten up my everyday life stuff. I need to get my yard gate put back together. It's basically back together from our doing the footings and things like that. I won't have that paperwork. I did talk to that gentleman. I won't get that paperwork until the first of the year, because the civil engineer's visiting his family already. So that's not on hold, but after the first of the year, then I'll get to do that paperwork with the county stuff. Um, and so I'm just finishing up some projects while I have a few days that I'm not working. I probably will take a rake and try to get some of my landscaping and my yard fence a little more pulled together like it used to be before all that had to happen. Um, I'm getting together some stuff that'll be donations at either the Witchwell thrift store or at St. John's thrift store. I don't know where I will take that yet. Um, but I'll be trying to pull things together so it's a little more simple. Um, because living simple and slow helps me. But I'm doing quite a few things to help other people right now. That is tiring because it takes energy, but it's not completely my responsibility. I'm sharing the responsibility for helping these people with some other people. I've asked for help with things that I could do, but I just don't have time. So I will do what I can. And I'm grateful that there are other people that will pick up other sides of things that I just can't do right now. I did try to put a picture out this morning. I think I did. I think it went out of Karma and Wendy in the rocking chair together this morning. And I tried to get the video. They were playing at first and then they calmed down. And by the time I tried to get the video, they had calmed down. So I got pictures, whatever. I do, if Mary comes on or just listens to this later, Jess, the guy that's helping me with work, did take still pictures of the whole process of making the uh, Apache County Health Department approved batch pale privy composting system barrels. And so it will get put out as a video, but it's still pictures, not video. So, oh, great, Beth. So it did go out. Okay. I thought I pushed the button. But you know how my signal is. Sometimes I push a button and then I find out it didn't actually go anywhere. All right, it's 10:02, so this is all I got this morning. It's been what, a month since I've been trying to get the bird suet hung up. I got that hung up this morning. That will be nicer. You know, Karma's here all day by himself, and he's doing fantastic. I don't see as many gut piles as I used to, but that doesn't mean he's not doing his job. And I haven't had any trouble with rodents at all. But when the birds are at the bird feeder, it gives him another thing to hunt. And it feels lively and whatever around the property. So I cannot imagine my being able to get out of here and do any traveling this winter, but who knows? But for the moment, I can't imagine that happening. First off, I'm really happy working even though I'm exhausted. Oh, and I noticed the other day, I just was touching my earrings. The cheap fake pearls I've had for a long time because they're nickel free. I tend to be allergic to metal, and I can do stainless steel. I mean, I can do sterling silver, but I can't do stainless steel. But if it doesn't have any nickel, I can get away with it sometimes. So these, I noticed that the fake pearl stuff has all peeled off, and I need new earrings, but I have not had time to even hunt for what I might want to have. So they're not in a wish list. I haven't even got to that. But I noticed the other day, and since I'm out at the shop more often and more public, I'm going to have to eventually do something because that looks cheap, and eventually I'll get rid of it. Um, so, guys, I'm going to go. We can come back next Sunday, hopefully. I I just want to continue being consistent. So, same bat time, same bat channel every week on Sunday. Um, and I will um, do my best, like even today. I just am exhausted enough that I'm going to go take care of myself. And I want you guys to, pray for each other. When you think of somebody, I find it helps me, it helps the other people. Just send somebody a little quick text or something. Just say, hey, I thought about you. You don't even have to say anything big. And sometimes that's enough and it really feels good. So you guys have a good week. I know it's holidays for some of you. So happy, whatever you do. I don't personally, but I don't care. It's you do you. Whatever you do, if it's important to you, happy. Have a good whatever. Have a great week. I will probably do some surprise lives and videos as I get more rested and have more time off over the week. So, or the next 2 weeks, because then there's the New Year's thing. I do not keep New Year's either. I don't believe that the beginning of the year is in January. I believe it's in the spring, and so more closer to Passover. So that's me. You do you. Y'all have a great week. Pray for each other. Support each other in however you can. Right. Lift each other up. Okay. I don't know what else to say. I have enough enough tired that I can't even remember what I normally say when I end my lives. But y'all have a great week, and I will check in with you next Sunday at 9:30 Arizona time from Apache County, I believe. I can't imagine traveling yet, but you never know, because sometimes somebody else has other plans and life curveballs get tossed at us. So oh, yeah, I had a big curveball thrown at me this week. I was talking to my low income fuel assistance people with my application for heating fuel. And yeah, that's right, Iris. Travel light and often and keep it simple. Use what you already got, right? And I was talking to them about my application for my fuel assistance because I'm low income. And the next day or 2 days, whatever it was, it I got a phone call from a guy who says, I have your stuff. I'm delivering it today. I was like, whoa. It usually takes 3 months to get that stuff. It didn't take 3 months. It was 1 or 2 days afterwards. So that was a blessing. So, you never know. The curveball can be a good one. It could be a negative one, a positive, a negative. Have a great week. I'm seeing more birds because I put the bird food out. Y'all, hopefully I'm not so tired next time. Have a great week, and ciao.